Hello everyone, Chocolate here for another video review. This time we have the Cadbury Darkmilk with crunchy cocoa pieces. Yes, I thought this, I didn't realise this was a new bar at first. I think they did another one with salted caramel pieces perhaps and maybe some other things. But yeah, this was a new one, so I picked it up. It does say new on the top. But even so, it doesn't mean much I guess when the others were new as well. But yeah, so yeah, an interesting one. So basically, it says both rich and creamy. So this is a kind of, I don't know, I would say this is a Mondelez inspired branding of Cadbury's here. Mondelez is the owner of Cadbury, the own Milka and various other chocolates. Yeah, basically this is their dark milk range. So it's what it is it's not quite dark chocolate, it's not quite milk chocolate, and it says both rich and creamy on there. So what does it say on the back? It says high cocoa milk chocolate with caramelized cocoa nibs, 9%. When an abundance of rich cocoa is brought together with Cadbury creaminess, a whole new world of chocolate is created. Welcome to Cadbury Darkmilk, it says. Okay. Sons of Cadbury, the Queen approves, got the Queen symbol, suitable vegetarians. Yeah, does it say store in a dry place, protect from heat? Yeah, it doesn't really say what the percentage chocolate is or cocoa size is or whatever it is. Yeah, that I can see anyway. Oh, there we go. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, minimum cocoa size 40% minimum. So there we go. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's just like a sort of, a stronger, I guess a stronger sort of milk chocolate, basically. There you go. Now, I've not been too impressed with these, actually, to be honest with you. I've not thought they were very nice. I don't mind dark chocolate. I've got a place for it. It's not my favourite chocolate, but sometimes I did go through a dark chocolate phase actually a few years back, maybe 10 years ago. I just started having Cadbury's Bourneville a lot, and it was. I mean, some people say that's not dark chocolate, but it's dark enough. You know what I mean? It's not milk chocolate anyway. Yes, well, maybe it's not much different than this. I don't know. But anyway, I was going for a phase of eating it, and it's nice, and I enjoyed it. But this one, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't too impressed. I don't like the way it's thinner either to start with. It's a thin bar, which I would say is more in the design of Mondelez. Yeah, so I'm not too keen on that. But what I do like, and it's a subtle thing, but you don't notice it at first. Now, obviously, the C in Cadbury there, you see the C as well, but the D is the dark milk is the same thing but reversed. And I quite like that swirl, and it's all present on the back of the packaging as well. I don't know if you can see all those swirls. So I quite like the way they've done that. It looks nice. It's also on the bar, on the chocolate itself there. So I quite like the branding of it. I quite like that design. I like that the italics as well, or the font or whatever, or the typeface. Yeah, so I quite like that. Yeah, it's good. And what's we got here? So per 3 chunks, it's a segmented bar. It looks like it's 3 by maybe 3 by 6. So 3 by 6. So per 3 chunks, which is a sixth of the bar, we think, 14 grams, 79 calories, 5.1 grams of fat, 3.1 of which is saturated. So there we go, 71 calories. So yeah, I think roughly it's the same as a biscuit, chocolate digestive biscuit. Yeah, 73 calories. Yeah, so yeah, these are these special edition digestives I've got to do cherry bacon flavour, marmalade on toast, and strawberries and cream I've done as well, so check them out. Yes, there we are. So there isn't much more to say. It's 85 gram bar, so presumably a sixth of that is 14. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, roughly. Yeah, it equals 74 actually, so we are a bit missing, but I'm quite sure it's definitely a 3 by 6, so yeah, so 14 times 6. Oh yeah, there it is. It is right, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, yeah. So that's about equals 84. Okay, so there we go. So may contain nuts, things like this. Yeah, it looks okay. It's got the peel me sort of flow wrapper affair going on as well. It's a bit melty. It feels like it might, by holding it might melt. Let's say the Queen approves. It's all the, if you're not satisfied, so they got the Queen symbol there. Vegetarian symbol. Recycling type things. If you're not happy, you get in touch and some more calorie stuff. So there we go. Yes, there we are. There we go. Okay, right. We have some. Oh yeah, of course, there are some pretty hefty flourishes on this one. Actually, I would say almost like 2 segments worth. So it's about 18.3 wide at the moment in length. 18.3? Yeah, so that's me. That's me. Just over that. Yeah, so I think yeah, so I'll do 18.3. Yeah. So you can see here the flushes are pretty big, like almost a segment's worth. So you've almost got like a missing like a sixth of the bar is gone really. Or a seventh. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah. So you can see how small it is. I mean look at that, that's tiny, isn't it? Yeah. Like that. Well, it doesn't look tiny, it's tiny, a lot smaller. You know what I mean? Okay. Right, let's give it an open. Let's do it. Right, okay everyone, hopefully I'm still centered. Apologies if I'm not, it's hard for me to tell. Regular viewers will know that by now. So I'm going to use it, going to open it in the regular way, the peel me way. The flow wrapper, I believe, I don't know if they still call them that, that's what they called them at one point. So we had 18.3 centimetres long. Before I do anything else, let's see what it is now before I forget. So it was 18.3, it is now 15.2. So it's 3.1 centimetres there. So that's pretty substantial, that, isn't it? That's pretty substantial. Yeah, there's a nice smell to it. I'll tell you what 3.1 is in a minute. So you can see there the design. I think it looks quite nice, that. Like I say, it's continued on from the packaging, that design. Both in the D and the C of the Cadbury. You can see there. I can't really tell if I can show you. Yeah, see that symbol there. Yeah, I think you can see it. Yeah, there you go. And the Cadbury and the D of the Darkmilk. I'm not quite sure if you can tell that, but yeah. Anyway, yes. Yeah, depends on which way up. So C for Cadbury, D for Darkmilk. There we go. Yeah. There we are. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, so we said lost 3.1 centimetres. So 3.1 centimetres, to put it in context, it's pretty much. So I might slip a bit. Oh, well, I did slip a bit. So hopefully the rulers stay in place, but there you can perhaps see that the context there. It's more than a chunk. Is missing. So I think you can see that. I hope you can. So I'm sorry if you can't. I can't tell at all whether that's on the camera or not. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so there you go. So for context, that's how much you're missing, which is a pretty substantial amount. It's more than a chunk. But it looks quite nice other than yeah, obviously shrinkage. So measure the width, 15.1 did we say? So it's about 7.5 wide, height-wise from top to bottom, its biggest point. About 1.3. In the middle of a trough, it's about 1.1. Yeah. You can see on the back as well, it's got like lots of little knobbly bits, which is good. So I'll try and hold it still. Yeah, so which I like is obviously all the cocoa nibs. Moving it about just because I can't quite tell. There we go, I think that's in place. Yes, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, so it looks very nice. I think that looks pretty good. So I think these crunchy cocoa pieces, well, I'll say cocoa nibs, crunchy cocoa pieces, the official description. And it is a 3x6 bar as well, again, like you can see. I think these cocoa pieces, it's quite a common flavour to have, or, well, not even, more of a texture really than a flavour to have in chocolate these days. I've seen it quite frequently. It's okay, it doesn't taste much of the things though from previous experience, so we'll see if this one's any different. But I like the bottom of the bar, I think it looks quite nice. There's no tyre tracks or anything. I think it looks okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's see with the snap. Snap's nice. Yeah, you can see some pretty solid cocoa nibs in there, cocoa crunchy pieces. You can see them, but hopefully you can. Try and put them out a bit more. So in the central one, if you look at the bottom, in the centre of the central piece, some cocoa nibbage going on there, cocoa crunchy pieces going on there. It's a bit of just a dark look to it, so hopefully you can see that. I think you probably will be able to, it's just I can't tell. Try and hold it still a bit. Yeah, so you can hopefully see those sort of like dark, more almost black pieces in the middle of them. So they're quite big pieces. Smells quite nice. See if we can snap just cut one a bit to see if the cocoa pieces extend to the top. Yeah, I don't think they do. You can see here clearly the top of the bar, the bit that's the lump at the top, is a different consistency than the underneath it, the flat bit. So it's clearly either added on later or it's a different batch of chocolate, I think. Probably one without the cocoa nibs in it. So you can clearly see there is a difference there. I don't know if it's different. Maybe the bottom bit's milk chocolate and the top bit's dark chocolate. I don't know. I don't think. Well, that's not the case, but there's definitely something different. I reckon they mixed it with the nibs for the bottom bit, and it's just become a different consistency. And the top bit is just pure chocolate. Yeah, but you can clearly see there's a difference there. Not just caused by the knife, because the knife's gone through the same bits. So, yeah, odd. Yeah, I think that's it really. So yeah, so long story short is that the nibs, the cocoa crunchy pieces, don't extend to the top. I don't think. At least from what I can tell, there's although there is something there, like a white bit, as you could see. But I think that's probably. I don't think that's a cocoa crunchy piece because it should be black all the way through. I would have said, but I'm not sure. But that's my impression anyway. What that white bit is in that top bit, I don't know. So there you go. Yeah. I'd be surprised if it's a crunchy piece. Not sure. But yeah, I don't know. I'm of a mind that it doesn't continue into the top part of the chocolate. As I say, I do get those. Another white bit in that one as well. So I don't know what those are. But I don't reckon that's the inside of one of those cocoa crunchy pieces, but it could be. I can kind of prove it, can't we? Maybe we could look at the one we did see before. If I can still see where it is. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say because they're so small. They kind of let's see. I've got one here. Hopefully it's one, not a weevil or something. But yeah, so I've cut a bit off there. Yeah, so they are. It's going to be very hard for you to see this really, but they do seem to be black all the way through. Certainly not that sort of white colour that we saw anyway. I can tell, but who knows? I don't know. It's very hard to. Yeah, I'm quite sure they're just all black all the way through, but I don't know. I'm trying to sort of prove it there, but you can see. Well, they're more like you can see them here where they've been cut a bit actually. You see those sort of light brown bits. That's what they are on the inside, I think. Whereas the bits that were in the top of the bar were sort of very white. Yeah, inconclusive, I think you'd say. Right there's the sort of top one, so yeah. Inconclusive. So maybe they do extend it to the top. It's hard to say, but there seems to be some difference there. But anyway, I think we've gone on about that for too long. It's probably not important. Let's yeah. Well, I mean, it is a bit important, isn't it? I mean, you want to know whether it goes into the top or not. So obviously, it means there's more pieces. But I can't see much evidence of it. But there are some things that could be them. But I don't think they are. Is my professional opinion. Or amateur opinion. There we go. Okay, let's give it a taste. Okay, everyone, let's give this dark milk with crunchy pieces a taste. Let's do it. I mean, I think it's very, very accurate to say both rich and creamy on the slogan or whatever, because it is both rich and creamy. But I think for me it's too creamy. It's not an authentic creamy taste really. It tastes a bit too. The creamy taste of it is a bit too artificial. It seems as if they've gone out of the way to make it taste creamy, and it doesn't work. I think the rich side of it's quite nice. The crunchy pieces have a bit of maybe a sort of like a rich taste as well. It's hard to say. There's a little bit of a crunch to it though. But it's a very small amount of crunch because they're so small pieces. So very, the pieces are such small, so small. I mean, it had a nice texture to it, a nice consistency to it. I quite like that crunch that keeps coming out from those pieces. But I think my problem with it is, I think the cream taste is just a bit too creamy. It just really detracts from it. I don't know. It's maybe it's what people want. I don't know. But for me, I'm not a fan of that creamy side to this. I think the rich side, the dark chocolate side of it is quite nice. And I think the sort of crunchy bits are quite nice as well. I'm not a big fan of the creamy side. If it was a Cadbury's Dairy Milk with a dark chocolate taste added in, I'd be interested. You know, I think it'd work. But this one is just such a very bland. Not a great chocolate. It's more like a milker chocolate, you know, like a European milky chocolate that's been used as part of, instead of like a what would normally be considered a milk chocolate in the UK, or a dairy milk, you know, which I mean, you know, it's Cadbury's. You use dairy milk, you know what I mean? If you're gonna do some kind of crazy new thing, you know, have it dark dairy milk, or you know what? So it's called dark milk. It implies dairy milk, doesn't it? So you know, from the branding, you know, you just think you'd expect, you know, Cadbury's dairy milk to be involved, you know, or you should do really. And I don't think it's a bad expectation to have. Especially when Cadbury's are all about dairy milk and it's called dark milk, you know. It's, I think you would expect that, and I think it's, you know, a bit poor. I realise it's instigated by Mondelez, and it's, you know, but this is what Cadbury's are known for in the UK. Yeah. And I think by using that sort of worse chocolate, I mean, if you love sort of like typical Belgian European chocolates, you know, that are quite very creamy milk chocolates, you probably won't be a street really, but for me it's just all about that sort of sickly cream taste, and it's just too overbearing, and it detracts from the dark chocolate, the bitterness, you know, it really takes away from it. It's just a problem with dark milk as a whole, really. So as I say, if you do like dark milk, the Dairy Milk Dark Milk range, and this, that, and the other, I mean, and you know, you'll like this, I reckon, because it's not much different. The taste is pretty much there. It's just got these crunchy pieces in there. They don't really have much of a taste either. So, as long as you like crunchy bits in it, I think you quite like this, and I do. Oh, sorry, but that was interrupted again by the door. Yeah, so it's possibly in the elevator. Yes, I was saying, yeah, it is. It's basically, yeah, it is very much similar to Cadbury Dark Milk. It's just got crunchy pieces in it. So as long as you like those crunchy bits, I think you'll like this. And I quite like that texture. But it's very small, crunchy pieces in it. Some people might think they're too small. Remember there used to be some pizzas you could get, and you had, I think it was, what's it called, semolina type stuff on the base, like that, and it made it that little crunchy pieces. Yeah, my niece said he tasted like sand, so she wasn't a big fan of those. Yeah, so basically, yeah, so you might, I don't know, so it's I'm not sure whether you like it or not. There might be too fine sort of grains for you, you know, using grains deliberately there. But yeah, I think for me, I quite like that bit, but for me, it's just intrinsically not a bar I like. The creamy taste of it is just too much. It's just not a nice creamy chocolate. I don't like that, and it takes away. You know, you don't need that. It don't need it to be that creamy for it to be milk chocolate and involved with the dark chocolate. You know, it's just too much of that. I'd want something a bit more sophisticated than this. I think it's too involved with the milk side of it. You know, that creamy side, and that's what ruins it for me. I can't quite recall what I gave the dark milks in my original review. So it might, you know, I don't know. I could be being inconsistent here, but I'm going to say a 2.5 out of 5. I think it's below average for me. It's not a nice chocolate. I don't like it. I don't think it works with the dark chocolate. The milk chocolate doesn't work with it. It doesn't complement it. It doesn't work. It's certainly true that it's both rich and creamy, which it says on the front, and of course it's got the crunchy bits. That's true as well. But yeah, it's too creamy. It's not a nice milk chocolate. Let's say if you like European, Belgian-y creamy milk chocolates, it might be for you. But I think it just, you know, I want a more subtle milk chocolate really. Yeah. It's just not got that balance right. But maybe, as I say, maybe that's what makes this product what it is, that you've got that sort of very creaminess with that rich taste, and in which case it does deliver. But for me, it doesn't deliver a nice taste, and that's why I'm giving it 2.5 out of 5. So there we go. But the nibs, the crunchy pieces, whatever they are, I think they work, and they're nice, in my opinion. But not enough to lift the bar. Okay guys, so enjoyed that review. Let me know what you think as well. Leave a comment or free. It's always great to hear from you. Subscribe to our videos, Instagram, Twitter, follow me on those, and Patreon if you can. That'd be lovely. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.